Hey, what's goody, Sugar S Nova, Universal Donor, and I'd like to welcome you back to Stiletto Empress Tarot at S.E. That's Tarot 99. Thank you so much for visiting. Thank you for all of your likes, your comments, your shares, and subscribes. I definitely appreciate y'all. Happy Monday. We made it through, you did. And we are almost at the end. Well, we are pretty much in the last days of July. And it's back to school. Yes. So that's why I figured, I didn't even realize. Back to school time for students and students alike. Summer's over. Teachers gotta go back, students gotta go back. So, yeah. I'm excited to use the Doodle Tarot today. At the bottom, we got death, end of a cycle, beginnings, change, letting go. So something is ending to begin. Very interesting. As most of you guys do know or don't know, this is a collective read, all signs included. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, because don't trip, potato chip, because you know forever you got that dip. So, ancestors, most high, Father God, angels and demons alike, I would like for you to grant the collective the serenity to accept the things that they cannot change, the courage to change the things that they can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Because you won't get to be an earth angel without battling and facing your demons. So, yeah. And sometimes that takes looking in at yourself. But it's all good though. You live and you learn. And then you do better. And you elevate in life. First card. 3 of Wands. There we go. Adventures, foresight, opportunities, success. See? Alright, I'll read the first and then I'm going to just keep on down the line. You got the 6 of Swords. Okay. 7 of Cups. Looking pretty interesting to me. We have the 2 of Pentacles in reverse. And then we have the Fool in reverse. So what I'm looking at is somebody I feel like is watching you move forward, trying to figure out how you are not unorganized. And they're trying to figure out how is it that you get to move forward while they are feeling overwhelmed. And they have been trying to, they wanted to distract you. Or the plan was to distract you. They're trying to figure out how. They were plotting on how to stop you from moving forward, but still trying to figure out how did they not stop you. 3 of Wands. You got the 7 of Wands, because look, that's... Yeah, okay, so we got the 7 of Wands, 3 of Wands. That's 10 Wands. You were supposed to be burdened, except you decided to defend yourself. And just like the 3 of Wands, you see how he's looking ahead with the head tie on? And now the 7 of Wands, he's looking ahead with the head tie on. They're each holding one shaft or one wand, while there's 6 wands down there. That 6 wands being what? The victory card. Somebody wanted some type of level up, some type of victory over you, but you stood your ground. You saw opportunity to stand your ground, and that moved you on. All right, we got 6 of Swords, 5 of Cups. Somebody's mad about a collaboration. Somebody is upset about a collaboration that they decided to take instead of trying to maybe, not even if it's not even relationship wise, but trying to just network with you, talk to you, work with you, you know, something like that. It's almost like, you know, you see the little river in the back? That's her on the little river. Sun behind them, cloud. Oh, excuse me. Was that a confirmation sneeze? What's me? Yeah, somebody's disappointed, man. And then look, you got the sun behind you. You was ready for this. The sun is rising on your behalf. You see that? Things are getting, I feel like with all this sun energy here, things are being seen. You know, the sun is, I see you. How many suns we got out here? We got 1, 2, 3. We got 4 suns out here. That's a lot of sun. Stability, boundaries, protection, number 4. 7 of Cups, Queen of Swords. Honest, protective, witty, intelligent. And what this is giving me, they're trying to figure out how did somebody so honest and witty, well, this is how you got past it. They're trying to figure out how you got past all those skibbity scoops, you know, while keeping you blind to everything else that's going on around you. They want to know, how did you escape that? Queen of Swords, which is not gender specified, only in masculine and feminine energies in regards to whether you're more of a protector or a nurturer. Are you action or are you emotional? You know, like there's different categories to each king, queen. So yeah, but how did all of that just whisk on by you? 2 of Pentacles reverse. The Magician. What are you in your manifestation time right now? That 3 of Wands, Magician. That's giving me, you saw what you wanted, you knew what you wanted, and you went for it. You're not lacking any abundance, even though that's what they wanted for you. The Fool in reverse. 9 of Cups. Wealth, luck, pride, accomplishments. They thought by holding back from you and ignoring you and being reckless, they thought that would hold on to you. They thought by trying to be a player, whoever they are, would keep you stuck and you would be overwhelmed and never be able to figure out why this is happening to you, and you won't be able to move forward. You weren't supposed to be able to keep going. It was going to stop you from moving forward. All right, last row. 3 of Wands, 7 of Wands, because we already got 10 Wands out here. So somebody is definitely overwhelmed. And that is this 2 of Pentacles. And what came out? Okay, King of Cups. We got 3 of Wands, 7 of Wands, ending. An end of a cycle. An end of, I feel like it's an end of you being burdened by any of this. You're putting those burdens down. Chiron retrograde. Turn your pain into strength. You know? Do what you gotta do. It's the end of one cycle in the beginning of another. Look, even on the card, you see how he go from dirt to grass? Things will be changing. Things are definitely changing for you. 6 of Swords, 5 of Cups. The World, confirmation. Yeah. You'll be moving on to the next level. It's the end. What did I say? Death card and the World. Letting go. And you see it's a green reef around her, not a dirt reef around her, a brown reef around her. has to be an end for a new beginning, and that's what you're going towards. 3 of Wands, 7 of Wands energy, Queen of Swords. That's what I'm getting out here. 7 of Cups, Queen of Swords. That's the only court card out here, ain't it? Yeah. Everything, it's a lot of majors. No, it's not that many major arcana here. 5 of Pentacles. And while you're winning, they're going to be having hard times and probably be a part of some scandals for lying on the Queen, or for lying on this Queen of Swords, and keeping everybody from seeing who they really were. I'm getting a lot of love bombing energy. I think one person possibly knew what was going on, maybe 2. I don't think it was too many, but like, yeah. So yeah, there's going to be an end, a new beginning. Somebody's going to be out in the cold. I don't know what to tell you, man. Ace of Cups. What did I say? Love bombing, right? They're not going to be able to emotionally manipulate anybody. That's what this is. This 9 of Cups is this 5 of Cups. This Ace of Cups. This person thought that they were going to be able to emotionally manipulate somebody to keep them stagnant. To keep the, you know, because this is 7, this 3 Wands, 7 of Wands, that's 10 already. 10 of Wands is a burden to keep you overwhelmed. The Fool in reverse, 9 of Cups. King of Swords. Okay. Look. This look like a hater. This look like a hater. This look like something that shouldn't even be going on. She got butterflies around her and everything, you know, just rolling through the wind. He just not, you know, he just not right. He thought he was gonna be, he thought he was that man with that 9 cups, Ace of Cups, 9 plus 1 is 10. He thought he was that man. And he was gonna be able to do that, to have somebody out in the cold. And what do we have? Why was I just thinking, why was I just thinking the only thing that wasn't out here is the 4 of Cups? And it's the 4 of Cups in reverse. Because you had a positive outlook. You moved forward. Every card representing you is you facing forward. You got the 6 of Swords. You got this 7 of Wands. You got this Queen of Swords. You feel me? You even got the Death energy. And what's after the Death energy? The World. So you went on and decided to move on with your truth, your honor amongst yourself, you know, being honest, being protective, being witty, you know, not being around too many people. You really did what you had to do, male or female. And somebody stopped trying to figure out how you did it. How did that 7 of Cups turn into a 7 of Wands? How did you ending up in the 2 of Pentacles? How did you not end up in the 2 of Pentacles, but I ended up in the 5? That's what they're wondering. How come I'm the one that's overwhelmed when you were supposed to be the one out in the cold because of scandal and lies? And it would have been and you thought for sure this was going to be a successful ending and a new beginning. It's almost like knowing that you evil, knowing that you a messed up person, and you want to try and step into a positive light after doing all of this. You think that what's that cartoon, Billy and Mandy? I mean, they may have lived in a pretty crazy town, but do you think everybody was just cool with the Jamaican Grim Reaper walking around, going to school, sitting in the grass with the sun out, looking like this? I mean, he had a robe on, but come on, man, you know what I'm saying. You think everybody was cool with that? I don't think so. No matter what these people did, they'll never be able to hide who they are. And ain't nobody trying to get scammed no more. You know, the thing is, some people's hearts are so closed that even if they were used to love bombing people and things like that, it wouldn't even last long, because they'll catch on quick, not because they may have been that intuitive at the time, but if they're dealing with a certain person at this time, that person has something that they need to heal as well, and they'll catch on just because they have PTSD from another relationship, not because they actually cut on. Like, it is, sometimes it doesn't register right there, but that's what you call your intuition. You get what I'm saying? So, it's crazy to me how somebody think that they could try to manipulate something tragic for another and be able to just move forward and, you know, be fulfilled in whatever, you know, they did. And it's not happening that way. You're still going forward. You're 3 of Wands. You're 6 of Swords. You're still going forward. I don't know what to tell them, except if you can't see it by now, then that is just a journey you're going to have to be on by yourself until you get it together. Karmics. The collective, we already know what's up. We done went through our dark night. So, keep going. We got things to do.